was the night before Christmas, and the snow was very nice. My brother and I were stirring like pesky little mice. There were no stockings hung by the chimney with care, but the smell of potato latkes still filled the air. My brother and I tried to be quiet as sheep, but it was also the sixth night of Hanukkah, and we couldn't sleep. My mother and father, in their own warm bed, had eaten too much chopped liver and wished they were dead. When out on the lawn there rose such a racket, I thought it was my aunt making a left turn in traffic. Away to the window I flew like a flash. I thought it was that Meshuggah the cat getting into the trash. I looked out the window through the new fallen snow and thought in the distance I heard, "Ho, ho." The moon on the breast of this new fallen snow gave the luster of cream cheese to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a flying pushcart and 8 tiny reindeer with a little old driver so lively and quick, I thought it was a rabbi who knew from St. Nick. Like relatives at a sweet table, his coursers they came, and he whistled and he shouted and he called them by name, on Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen, from the top of the trees to the top of the walls, didn't call out one Jewish name at all. I'm waiting for on Rubenstein, on Mendel, on Kerwin, on Cohn, Maxman, Friedman, Gimmelman, Stone. But as sure as dry leaves upon your front lawn will stay till a big wind comes along to blow them away, as they mounted our house, there was no way we'd hear the name of one familiar flying tiny Jewish reindeer. And then with the prancing I heard on the roof, I thought I'd go crazy with each tiny hoof. And I yelled to my brother, "It's reindeer, listen." And he said, "No, it's 8 dogs with a dry fur condition." My brother and I ran into the next room, just as this man comes down the chimney with a boom. Now, a fashion statement, he wasn't from his toe to his head, and we laughed, knowing somehow we had nothing to dread. He had a long beard and a round belly that shook as he laughed like a bowl of chicken fat. With soot he was covered from the chimney's old embers, and if my parents were up, they'd be yelling, "Step on the papers, step on the papers." He looked quite confused, saying, "I must be in the wrong place," but then he saw our menorah, and a smile came to his face. So out of his knapsack he took out a dreidel, and dusting off his tush, he sat down on the table. With a wink of his eye and a come here with the finger, we joined him at a dreidel. He was a humdinger. He beat both my brother and me at each game. And we both said, "Red Rabbi, please tell us your name." Well, he gave us 2 dreidels to remember our loss, and he said, "I'm not a rabbi. My name is Santa Claus." And placing the finger at the side of his nose and nodding his head, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, putting his knapsack away, shouted his team off with a yippee oy vey. The reindeer shot off when they heard the clear whistle. Away they all flew like oil on a pickle. But we heard him exclaim as he rode out of sight. He said, "Peace on earth to us all, for we share in this night. Happy holidays."